Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer review. So my first ever review in can and not on cask or keg from Round Corner Brewing. And start it off, I've gone for the big 8.4%, 8.2% rather. So it's Underwater Song. It's a Baltic Porter, 8.2%. I will read what it says on the back. So uncommonly good beer. Underwater Song, yeah. We've always loved the complexity and the comfort of Baltic Porters, an overlooked classic with an adventurous streak all of its own. This smooth sipping beer ripples with undercurrents of malt and dark fruit aromas, as deep and mellow as an underwater song. Cold and fresh is best. It's certainly cold in here. I'm freezing. And it's certainly fresh because I only got it yesterday. Saturday. So, toasted dark fruits and caramel are predominantly the flavours I should get, we'll see. Fermented at 10% with lager yeast and then cold lagered for smoothness. This love letter to malty goodness is a profusion of aromatic coffee, molasses, raisin and caramel flavours from 12 different malts. Challenger and East Kent Goldings hops add balance and bitterness. So, that's that out of the way. I'm putting it in a Nottingham craft beer brewery glass because, you know, I personally think that a craft beer brewery like this should be at the craft beer festival. You know, got a fantastic tap room. Make sure you go. I've been. I've really enjoyed my time there. Watched the couple of brewery tours that were going off, or at least one brewery tour. They had the pizza bar open, plenty of beers. It was a good thing. I will talk all about that in a proper review of it because that's what this channel does. So as you can see, oh, it's cold. Lovely black pour on this. Nice tan head. Beige tan head, you know, depending on colours. And there we go. It looks a lovely pour, doesn't it? And yeah, a nice ABV, 330ml can, and literally something like 330 for the can. You can't fault that for the ABV. That is good, you know, and especially after the government did the dirty on the smaller breweries with the duty. You know, let's look after the rich big breweries and let's do the dirty on the little ones. Yeah. And there we go. So, a nice roasty toasty nose on this. And obviously, as the air gets to it, it'll change and it'll develop. Coffee and chocolate all of a sudden then. Definitely got the caramel at first. The first thing that hit me then was caramel, and then a nice roastiness coming through the back end then. Oh, bloody hell. That's got some malty goodness at the back end then. And it just came through like loads of complex malty flavours just burst into the arena. Oh, I love doing beer reviews at home. Pubs are all right, but for obvious reasons, you know, you're watching other people, you feel daft. And in this beer room, I will talk the way I talk, and I may, you know, sometimes say something I shouldn't, but you get a proper beer review, and especially when I'm not half drunk already, which is a good thing, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Why did I not buy 2 cans of this or more? I can tell that the ABV is a decent ABV on this, and but the flavour. And again, as I always say with anybody drinking porters and stouts, this is cold. You know, it is. It's like a fridge in here tonight, and I'm freezing. It's out there. It's literally, what is it? Like a high of 9. It's probably about 7 degrees. So even though it is sunny, and we are in April, yes, yeah, you wouldn't think, would you? But at this temperature, it's tasting absolutely divine. Could you imagine at room temperature, cracking it open, out your fridge, put it on the side for a couple of hours, let it warm up, and then getting them all those complexities of aromas and taste. Oh. Anyway, let's go further into the journey. And let's be fair, every beer is a journey. And I'm going to have to give the good people at Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, not that they probably listen to me anyway, a prod in the right direction. I don't know if Round Corner Brewing themselves do beer festivals. That I don't know. You know, I'm sure they do, because I'm sure I read something the other week. And as I discover more breweries and become a fan of the brewery, actually, I then obviously follow their pages. And if it comes up on YouTube, then, not YouTube, sorry, Facebook. If it comes up on Facebook, then I'll read, and you know, I need to follow more, if anything, just to get rid of the stuff that I don't want to see, you know, on social media, which there's a lot of that around the world. Oh. Gotta be honest, that is an absolute cracker of a beer. I'm really glad they did something big, because as somebody who likes the Imperial Stouts and stronger beers, it's nice to see what the breweries can do, and you know, and what the head brewers and the brewers can do, because like for everything, if I was working at a brewery, I would be wanting to push the envelope. Obviously, you've got to have your pale ales, you know, something that replicates Guinness, maybe a West Coast of New England, different styles, but you'd want to push a few big beers out just to see what they're like, what if you can do it, you know. And if I was a brewer, not that I am, obviously, but I've done a few collabs, obviously, so yeah. Obviously the Raggy's Golden Ale, and then Shazbot Nano, although not much of a collab there because they didn't even name it, but there you go, can't win them all. Albeit I am still good friends with them nonetheless. And obviously the Alter Ego Brewing one that won the award, Sea Best Milk Stout of last year. So that's stunning for me, because in some daft way I'm an award-winning brewer, which is bonkers, but there you go. Yeah. I'm not even the commercial brewer, but there you go. Although I'm going to say it just for the crack, just for the laugh, when people say, oh yeah, well, I'm an award winner, I've won SEBA awards, and you know, it's funny. It is. And but anyway, on with the beer. We've let it breathe now for a bit, and a reason for me rattling on, apart from the fact that I like to talk, you know, because I don't really talk at work, yeah, is the fact that it lets the air breathe, lets the beer breathe, and like a good fine wine, you know, the air getting into the beer changes the beer. And let's be fair, it's 8.2%, so we don't want to be drinking it, woof, and then on to the next one. We want to enjoy the experience. So let's enjoy. And I've got a gas-powered seat, and all of a sudden, it just keeps dropping on me. And I'm not even touching the little twizzly thing that's sticking out the side. Bloody hell. Round Corner Brewing, I salute though. Yeah, that is a belter. Jesus me. Now it's starting to get the air to it. It's starting to warm up a bit. Not the much, but I should have put another blooming can for the house and done a house review. I'll never learn. I see there's beers that tick the Raggy boxes, you know, the Raggy Avenue boxes, which is a place where I travel down and where my favourite beers sit. You know, they all sit there looking at me and saying, yeah, why don't somebody rebrew me? You know, I wish. But this is one of those beers, you know, we're truly taking a drive down Raggy Avenue on this one. And there is actually a commercial Raggy Avenue Imperial Stout brewed at Alter Ego Brewing. So just for those out there who are thinking, did you actually do that? Flipping did. Yeah, there's only 25. There were only 20 litres of it in existence because he took the first 20 litres off the brew to make it. So it was chocolate stout. Walnut essence was added at some stage afterwards for the first 20 litres, which was off the charts on ABV, but only brewed to 10%, I think, or was it 13? I can't remember, but gosh, it was nice. But anyway, and that so forth is Raggy Avenue. So this is definitely one of those beers, and what a beer to start my round the corner journey of their cans off. I've had it on keg, I've had it on cask, keg and cask from Cock and Hoop, fantastic pub in the middle of Nottingham, Lace Market. Their support of local is legendary, and I do need to go again, possibly May Bank Holiday at this rate. It's looking like May Bank Holiday. But also the Abdication at Daybrook. Love that little micro pub, and the fact that it's the nearest to me. That's got decent seats as well. Craftworks is near me as well, but that's the other side, and their seats, oh my god, they just kill your backside. So you know, it is what it is on that side of things. Do apologise for the time, and here we go. Let's carry on that journey. Chocolate, caramel, malty goodness. Oh, there might be a drop of raisin in there. Yeah, there is actually. It's funny, you know, sometimes I have to remind myself there's flavours that I can't, that I'm struggling to remember what they were, even though I know what they are. And people who've watched my beer reviews over the years know. And I've had a bloke called Mersey Beers, another beer reviewer, well, a sporadic beer reviewer, and I'm reviewing a beer, and I know what the flavour is. I can't tell you what the flavour is because I can't remember what the flavour is, even though I can taste it. And it was cherry almond, like a cherry Betwell flavour. And yeah, it's sometimes, and then all of a sudden they rush out to you, mostly after I've closed the camera, which is a bit annoying. Oh, that was sublime. And here's me saying Leicestershire doesn't have any decent breweries. I think my own words on that. But yeah, that was a while ago, mind you. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Would I drink this again? Blooming heck, I hope so. I hope to get it on keg at some stage, if it's on keg, and if it comes to Nottingham. And I'm hoping that through reviewing the Round Corner beers, that more pubs and brewery, you know, more pubs in Nottingham take notice, you know, and more so round the country as well, because a lot of people watch Raggy's beer reviews, so it's good to spread that word. So would I drink it? Absolutely. Out of 5, wow. bloody hell, this is a little cracker. I salute the brewers behind this. It's a lovely, complex Baltic Porter with a nice ABV that I thoroughly enjoyed, mind you. Should I have bought more cans? I flipping should have. I'm gutted I didn't, but you know, it is what it is. I made the journey to Round Corner, sacrificed myself in making the journey. It was a good trek, mind you, good journey, apart from that blooming bumpy bit of road as you come off the A46, I think it is. There's a road and it's shocking. Going back the ways it was okay, I could avoid. Going in, the potholes were just horrendous. Never seen anything like it on public roads. But anyway, that's not for Round Corner to worry about. Out of 5, a massive 4.65 out of 5 for this. Wow, that is some beer. For my friends in the beer review world, check out Round Corner Brewing and see what you think yourselves. Cracking brewery, gotta admit. And more reviews coming, even a tap room review as well of my day over there. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers all.